So, John, it's ended up as a 2-0 defeat tonight, but what did you make of tonight's affairs?
I thought we started where we left off on Saturday. I thought the first 20 minutes we were on the front foot, created plenty of chances at the post, one cleared off the line. Then I had a couple of chances that is put wide. They've then got to grips with our shape, a tactical tweak from them into a 4-2-3-1, and it nullified what we were trying to do with the wind against us as well. We ended up being on the back foot without doing anything in the game, similar to the first half on Saturday, to be fair, and the Chester game. We're not doing anything. They've got a goal just from a corner, the first real attempt at goal. The big fella had the volley, I think, which Matt held on to, and that was really it. Another set piece, 7 minutes before half time. Probably not against the run of play, because I thought they were on top at the time, but after a really solid, good start from us. In second half, another penalty. When you come away on a Tuesday night to Scarborough, 2.5 hours away from home after we've been at work, and you're conceding 2 set pieces. Corner, not marking properly, and the way we give the corner away, and then a penalty. And it's just soft things. You know, you want to, if you're going to go, when you go away from home, you want to be hard to beat. You know, we're not conceding goals from open play at this moment in time. It's through decisions where you're looking and going, was it a pen or wasn't it? Corners, can I concentrate and look after my man? And we're not doing that. And we've been punished a couple of times. We had some tough games on paper after our good win against Hereford. We're putting some really positive performances, but just rolling over a little bit. It felt like we rolled over a little bit tonight and didn't come out fighting in the second half. And when you consider the travelling we've done in the last 5 weeks since the turn of the year, Woking twice, got called off when we were down there, Needham Market, Kings Lynn, Scarborough on a Tuesday night, how far the supporters have travelled and what they've paid. You know, we're near the bottom of the league. We're going to lose games of football. It's the nature of it. It's just the way you lose games. And I don't think there's too many times this season where, for the amount of games we've lost, I've come away and gone, do you know what? Nowhere near good enough. And I just didn't feel like we put up enough of a fight tonight.
In terms of decision making or sloppiness, whatever you want to describe it as, how can you try and eradicate it?
Just hold your man, mark your man. That's twice in a week on a Tuesday night before half time. We've had corners and the lads headed it in. That's it. There's nothing else to overanalyse. Just mark your man. You know, up until, I don't know where we are now, but up until a couple of weeks ago, we were the second best team in the league from a statistical point of view on defending corners. In the same week now, we've conceded off 2 corners and 2 penalties. So we're not being cut open. Teams aren't having to do too much to score goals, and that's the disappointing thing, because although in the second half they had plenty of corners, we defended them stoutly, but it's almost too late. In the first half, when they only had 1 or 2, we've conceded, and that's the disappointing aspect of tonight, because you come to Scarborough, if need be, you know, you take an 0-0 and go home, but they'll be looking at that probably second half and thinking, have they not scored more?
I was going to say, is it a matter of, especially in this game and in the second half, turn it on a bit too late?
Yeah, but there's somebody, I've always said this to you, there's somebody in front of you trying to stop you. You know, I'd say we look lethargic and tired tonight. Maybe that's on me and Byrne picking the same team. They were pretty much the same team from their game on Saturday. They drew and they've won tonight. You've had a positive performance and a positive result. You don't want to make too many changes, and I thought, there were good players that were poor tonight. Really important players to us, experienced players that didn't put performance in. And as I said, there's not too many times I've said that about the big experienced players, but they've not turned up tonight, and that's what's let us down. Because defensively, we've actually defended really positively. I thought Mateus was outstanding. I thought Rick Smith and Brem Roscoe at centre half won the majority of the duels. I think everything else around them and in front of them were nowhere near good enough.
And then obviously, let's talk about I think it's 32 fans that made the trip along with us. Words for them.
They've been the same all season. You know, went over on Saturday. I think there were 20 odd of them on Saturday there at Kings Lynn, and you shake their hands and say thank you. But the way that the nature of how our fixtures have fallen recently, you know, as I said, we've been to Needham Market last weekend, the weekend before, and Woking twice. It's incredible what they're doing, and they're behind us all the time. We're under no illusions of where we are in the table and what we are. There's no point getting away from it. But and you come away from these games and go, let's give them something. Because they'd have been absolutely delighted and over the moon if we could have got a point tonight away at Scarborough, which is an awful place to come in terms of, when I say awful, a tough place to come on a Tuesday night. But we've got another next Tuesday away at Scarborough, and they'll all be there again. So, it's been a tough little run in terms of fixtures who we've played. The performance has been great recently, but today we've let ourselves down. We've let ourselves down big time because that's not good enough considering, or whether or not we're near the bottom of the league. That's not good enough.
Is that the kind of like positive you can look at? Because it's a quick turnaround for games now. As you mentioned already, the past next like 8 to 9 weeks are all game after game after game.
Yeah. And so that has to change because on a Tuesday, following the Saturday recently, you think of Woking away, Chester last week, and they were good sides, by the way. And Scarborough tonight, we performed unbelievably on the Saturday and then not backed it up. And that's why we're near the bottom of the league, and that's why the teams in the bottom 6 or 7 are all the same, because we're not backing games up, by putting performance after performance, and that's why you're near the bottom. The reason Scarborough are mid-table is because they've got a little bit more consistency more than us. But good size, Chester, your Charlies, come here and win. But they've looked miles better than us tonight. Miles better.
Cheers,